Yesterday was rough. What was even harder to deal with is how many Republicans lost their nerve and spine and acquiesced, withdrawing their objections to the certification. Two things. Yes, the breach of the Capitol was stupid, a waste of effort, counterproductive, wrong, and ultimately hurt our cause. That being said, it changes nothing. There are still voter irregularities. There are still deep and very troubling problems with the 2020 election. The Dems didn't suddenly not cheat because a handful of bad actors disgraced the movement. That just didn't happen. Know this, the anger will only increase. The issues that started the protest, which by the way, I was in Austin participating in a very peaceful protest, which are what the vast majority of our protests are. These issues have not been resolved. They have been tabled and the discussion is effectively over. A bunch of scared, spineless politicians who don't want the mean old New York Times to say mean things to them have stopped talking about Victor Foxtrot and are scrambling to show how virtuous they are, distancing themselves from the rioters, albeit righteously, that's a good thing, but failing to speak to point two. Point two, we are allowing the progressives and the Democrats to win the narrative. Don't let them call us violent. Don't let them call us insurrectionists. They burned our cities for months. They rioted for months.
Today, he went as far as calling Antifa a gang. 13 people were arrested in Sunday's clashes.
Their protests were hardly peaceful, yet they have the gall, the shameless temerity to call out the one act of violence on our side. The Dems have been equivocating and making excuses and calling their riots by their progressive leftist supporters.
This is not just a moment, it is a movement. It is a movement that is fueled.
Antifa is an idea, not an organization.
Oh, you got it.
Not militia. That's what his FBI director said.
Well, then you know what?
The only way we're going to truly achieve change is when there are people in the system who are willing or pushing to do it, and when there are those folks who are outside of the system demanding it.
As peaceful, when they so were not this whole time. And now they want to call out violence on our side? Right. Sounds pretty good. They are the hypocrites. They are the ones who hate America. They are the ones who have been acting shamelessly for years. Not the overwhelming majority of conservatives who have been calling out violence ever since the leftists started it. Don't let them make you lose focus. Trump lost. We lost. Probably got scammed. But now we'll never know, because whatever strength we had evaporated. We have feckless leadership. We have spineless political leaders. Conservatives. We suck because our representatives suck. And nothing will change as long as we let them decide the narrative. And we lose every time we react to their slander instead of fighting back. Nonviolently. Come on. The struggle for hearts and minds continues. But we lose if we turn to violence, and we lose even bigger if we let them win, and that is what we are doing, and it has to stop. Thanks for watching.